Hello everyone, we just finished off the Leviathan portion of the stream. We are now heading into what goes on afterwards. Alright, I get more items. Santhail has orders to point you in the direction of the Lominsan underworld. The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of instruction for Lady Yagiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Iron man there. And present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I'm obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity to which you would be introduced abide by the shadows of Lominsan society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here's the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. Silly, you weren't muted to that whole thing.
Did it make sounds?
Just a little. Alright, so this is called When Yugiri Met the Fraternity. Deliver the Admiral's letter of introduction to the inconspicuous man. So we're going to go down, use the Aethernet to the Fisherman's Guild. It's not Mephilia, Yusuf, it's Minphilia. Man's over here, it looks like. Silly, you will get to voice the shadowy man when I get there.
The shadowy man.
Looks like I should have just ran there. Oh, inconspicuous man. Okay, sharing screens. There we go. You ready?
Yeah. Got business with me, adventurer.
Merowib's letter of introduction, a letter penned by the Admiral Merowib, introducing Yugiri of Doma to the members of Limsa Lominsa's as yet unnamed secret fraternity.
So you're the woman the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred, too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But what's with all the doe-eyed wenches about? I expect he's got his hands full. Froze, I think.
Did it? Do you want me to reset it?
That would be probably the only way.
Okay, Pimic.
Ah, and you must be the Far Easterner what Merowib says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, my lady.
That's Pimic.
I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken.
You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's a city of pirates, to be sure. And pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might as be my people and I keep the shadows. But we got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen.
And so, you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There's much we might learn from one another, I think.
Then what in the seven L's are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, Yugiri of Do-What's-It, we can get acquainted in more private surrounds. That didn't come out right, did it?
Lady Miro, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us, Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student.
Alright, I don't know what to pick here. Let's go
I was
with...
like, fuck you, I'm no one's student.
Let's go with Elfin Bow. It's true. Alright, now we gotta talk to Yugiri. Through the Maelstrom. Alright, why is it showing Teledia Delegy? That's weird. Oh, air knives. I don't think I've ever seen those. Onion shield. Hang on, just looking at these knives. That's pretty neat looking knives. Yugiri has the air of a woman bursting with gratitude.
Much and more has occurred since the first I beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, warrior of light.
Alright, we gotta go meet with Minfilia in the Rising Stones. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the 2.1 storyline. Which will lead us into 2.2, but I'm going to kind of break it up into, as we discussed earlier, we're going to do another quest line that is just as epic, probably more so. In its own way. So here we are in the Rising Stones. We got Hosen, Tataru, Yustola, Koharu. I don't know who Koharu is. Oh yes I do. She's the little girl that came with them. We're not going to talk to all of them though. They don't say anything interesting. I only talk to people when they're gathered around the quest NPC usually. In this case though, it is just Minfilia. I'm going to share screens again. Let me know when you can see this payment.
I see it.
It might be voiced though.
I have been
It is.
reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elizabeth spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Asians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale. Yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 Preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Alright, so that's kind of like a hint or a foreshadow of stuff to come along. We just finished through the Maelstrom. However, what they were talking about with the destruction of the students of Baldessian's home island, that's a storyline that they've laid the seeds of, but they haven't really done anything with. And I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of that. Alright, so we know that this next quest is picked up here, but we're not going to start that right now. Just don't let me forget that's where it is. Okay. The next quest we are actually going to begin shall be... let me go back. I don't remember where I started. Let me give me a sec just to look that up. Oh, I think I remember now. Okay. We're gonna teleport to Ul'dah. Okay, so we're about to talk to an NPC that we haven't actually spoken to since like the beginning of the game, roughly. That said, I'm gonna reset the recording here and start up a new one for this particular arc, so that we start it in its own video. Let me just get to where we need to be going. This quest train is quite literally one of the best in the game right now. So I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoyed playing through it. So give me a second here.